Alright, y'all. Good morning, class. My name is Specialist Sierra. Today we're going to be talking about effective listening and the leader. This class is unclassified. It's going to take us about 10 minutes to go through everything. If you need to use the bathroom, go ahead and get up, do your business. In case there's a fire, go ahead and go out this door, go to the right, and that'll lead you outside. If you feel like you're going to fall asleep, go ahead, stand up, move to the back of the classroom, and you can take your seat whenever you feel like you're good. Alright, we're going to get started here. So today we're going to be talking about the definition of effective listening, the importance of listening, nonverbal communications, and how effective listening makes a better leader. Alright, so first things first, what is effective listening? Effective listening is actively absorbing the information given to you by a speaker, showing that you are listening and interested, and providing feedback to the speaker to let them know the message was received. Alright, so listening. I'm going to go through these points, and then we're going to discuss all these points, okay? So listening. You want to give the speaker your undivided attention. Refrain from messing with objects that may distract you. Give feedback and ask questions. And lastly, which is really important, don't interrupt the speaker. Alright, so let the speaker do what he's got to do, ask questions afterwards. Alright, so let's talk about the first two, which is giving the speaker your undivided attention and refraining from messing with objects that may distract you. Alright, so you want to let the speaker know that you're paying attention to him. Alright, if the speaker's up there and he feels like nobody's paying attention, he's not going to want to continue this class. Alright, he might just stop the class, tell everyone to leave. Okay, and we don't want that. Alright, refrain from messing with objects that may distract you. Okay, so that goes immediately. Cell phones, just put them up. They should have been on silent already, in your pocket. Alright, don't mess with cell phones. You can write stuff down, okay, but just like don't mess with your pens, your dip cans. Don't mess with none of that. Alright, like the first point said, give the speaker your undivided attention. Alright, now third one, give feedback and ask questions. Okay, once the speaker is done with everything, then you're free to ask questions. Same thing goes to your platoon sergeant. Alright, your platoon sergeant's talking to the whole platoon. You're at parade rest. Alright, you know, you're just listening. You're absorbing everything that he has to say. If you have questions, if you have questions, feel free to ask him. If he doesn't answer your question, then you can go to your section sergeant, your team leader. You can ask them questions, give them feedback, and just try to make the mission go as smoothly as possible. All right. And the last one, don't interrupt the speaker, which I already talked about. All right, now we're going to go into nonverbal communications. Okay. So nonverbal communications can be such as nodding, yawning, hand gestures, posture, body language, appearance. Appearance is very important. Tone of voice and eye contact. Okay, so now we're going to discuss all of these right now. So first thing, nodding. All right, you're sitting down in class. Your speaker's doing his thing. You know, you're sitting there. You're looking at him. You're nodding. Okay, he's gonna think you're paying attention. You know, that's good. All right, that's what we want. Yawning. If I see you in my class yawning, or the speaker sees you yawning, we're just going to know you're not paying attention or you're falling asleep. So we're just going to ask you politely to get up and go to the back of the classroom. Okay, hand gestures. Hand gestures can be important for the speaker. But if you're the listener, if I'm speaking, you're listening, and I see you're over here pointing, doing different things, you know, fidgeting around with whatever, I'm going to know you're not paying attention. You know, you're not being an effective listener. Okay, posture. Posture is very important. Your platoon sergeant's talking to everybody. Of course, you know, you're going to be at parade rest. You know, you're going to be standing there looking proud, looking tall, all right? And you're going to be listening. You're giving your eye contact. You're just going to listen, nod, listen to everything he has to say. That goes for your section sergeant, your team leader, and especially in classes, sharp classes, you know? When you're sitting down in a chair, you don't want to be all slouched, just hanging down, nothing. You know, you want to be sitting in your chair, back straight, you know, sitting tall, and you want to be writing stuff down, okay? Just so the speaker knows you're paying attention, all right? Body language is the next one. Nodding, yawning, all that falls into body language. Appearance, okay? How does appearance fall into nonverbal communications? Well, say you're civilian, okay? And you have a big business meeting, all right? Everybody's wearing a black suit, black tie, fresh haircut, clean shave, okay? You show up, no haircut, no shave. You're wearing a tank top, basketball shorts, tennis shoes. You walk into that meeting. You sit down, put your feet on the desk. You know, people are just gonna know that you don't care, and you're not gonna be there, and you'll most likely get fired. All right, but appearance goes into our everyday uniform as well, AR 670-1. Okay, you always want to make sure their uniform has been ironed, your patches are on correctly, good haircut, clean shave. All right, because if you show up to work looking all messed up, you'll probably get counseled, and maybe a little corrective training. But you always want to make sure your appearance is good. Okay, always. Tone of voice, if you're sounding real angry, being assertive, screaming at people, no one's going to want to listen to you. Okay, that's if you're the speaker or the leader, no one's going to want to listen. Okay, but if you're calm, you're a little assertive, getting your point across, but also being showing empathy, people will listen. Okay, but if you are the listener and you have a question and you be sarcastic about your question, they'll probably won't answer you because you're being a smart aleck or whatever, for lack of better words. Next, eye contact. That's the last one. Eye contact was important. Platoon sergeant's talking to y'all, section sergeant, team leader, of course, parade res, give them that eye contact, okay? Let them know you're paying attention, because if you're not, you're just looking around, looking down, they're just going to think you don't want to be there, and you ain't listening to nobody, all right? All right, so now we're going to talk about effective listening betters a leader, or how effective listening betters a leader, okay? So we're going to talk through all the points and then discuss them. So the first one, help and understand others with personal issues, pay attention to detail, able to make on-spot decisions, adapt and overcome, able to absorb information accurately, all right? So let's discuss the first one, help and understanding others with personal issues. All right, you're a leader and you have mastered the skill of effective listening, okay? A soldier will be able to come up to you, you're going to be able to hear his problems, listen carefully, and you're going to be able to point him, if you don't know how to help, you're going to be able to point him in the right direction of where to go, okay? You'll be able to pay attention to detail, okay? If there's someone else, if there's another leader above you speaking to you, or you're in a class and someone's speaking to you, you're going to be able to read the fine print of what the speaker is saying, and you'll be able to read between the lines and get information from that accurately, all right? Able to make on-spot decisions, okay? So effective listening, there's words everywhere. Everybody's talking. You're in the office, there's a bunch of other platoons in there, everybody's saying something. One platoon's saying they have this many trucks for the mission, another platoon's saying they have 3 water buffaloes for the mission, okay? You listen to all that, and you're able to use that when you need to make an on-spot decision, because you will know the resources that you have, you will know the soldiers that are available, who's on profile, who's not, and you'll be able to make that decision right then and there, okay? Being able to adapt and overcome, that falls into making on-the-spot decisions, all right? You use your resources that you have with you that are available, okay? You use those, you use that to adapt, and then you overcome, meaning you accomplish the mission with what you with what you have been given, okay? And last one is able to absorb information accurately, okay? Like I said with the second one, the second bullet point, you're able to read between the lines, okay? Anything like, for example, your section sergeant tells you, hey, I need 30 spaghetti cables, 20 CVCs, 10 large, 10 medium. You're absorbing that information accurately. So once you go out there with your soldiers to go get these things, you're not going to be texting them, calling them, hey, Sergeant, what'd you need from me again? What'd you want? It's going to be in your head. Why? Because you listened effectively, okay? So that is it for my discussion. Again, we talked about how effective listening makes a better leader. All right, so again, just pay attention, give them your undivided attention. Don't mess around. When you listen, actually listen. All right, write stuff down if you need to. That does not make you any less of an effective leader. That makes you better. Okay, write stuff down. All right. Now, do we have any questions? No questions. All right. Well, this concludes my class, and y'all have a great day.